First up after the headlines. Your channel accesses exclusive details of how Pakistan planned and executed the attack in the Indian post in the Poonch sector. Sources telling your channel that a group of 20 heavily armed terrorists, including soldiers of the Pakistan Army, ambushed the Indian Army patrol and martyred Firefight jawans. Here are the details.
They entered the Indian soil and butchered our men. A group of 20 heavily armed terrorists ambushed a patrol of Indian Army in Poonch sector. And despite repeated denials from Islamabad, sources confirming to Times Now that the attack was indeed a well-planned and executed attack. Sources also saying that soldiers of 801 Mujahideen Regiment of Pakistan Army were a part of the attack on the Indian post.
This was a well-planned, well coordinated and executed by 801 Mujahideen unit of Pakistan Army, which had been recently deployed in this area opposite Khadi Karmara in Poonch LOC. And this unit had just chosen certain Lashkar people who had done a reconnaissance of that area. And after that, this Lashkar and Jaish terrorists, they had given a feedback to the army unit. Then they comprised a border action team, which comprised of certain Lashkar terrorists and also the Pak Army regulars who had done the recce of this area. They taking advantage of the darkness and thick foliage came 350 meters inside the Indian territory.
Army sources confident that this attack was no hurried attempt by terrorists but a professional one, with the attackers well aware of the ambush positions.
While they were moving from the Cheetah towards the Begum post, that was the time when this border action team comprises of Pak Army regulars, they attacked and killed 5 of the soldiers. Their hand is quite clear there. The army has got enough evidence about the Pakistan's involvement, because such attacks cannot happen overnight. For such attacks, it needs complete planning and execution.
This revelation coming days after GOC 15 Corps confirmed to Times Now the presence of terror launch pads along the LOC.
The terrorist infrastructure is intact. I have also very clear reports of intelligence agencies that all the terrorist launch pads are active. We have a fair number of how many of them are likely to attempt.
But even as more proof emerges, Pakistan DGMO vehemently rejecting their role in the Poonch attack. But do their denials hold any water? And how long before India toughens its stance towards its hostile neighbour? With Pradeep Datta in Jammu, Sagarika Mitra for Times Now.